There's a problem with the Great Pyramid of Giza. Almost everything you've been told about the pyramids isn't based on solid proof. It's built on speculation, and the deeper you look, the more the story starts to crack. So, what if the real builders weren't the ones we've always been told about? What if the true story of the pyramids is far older, far stranger, and deliberately hidden? The mainstream version goes like this. Khufu, a 4th dynasty pharaoh, wanted a tomb that would outshine all others. He commanded tens of thousands of workers to cut and haul over 2 million massive stone blocks, stacking them into the pyramid we see today. It's a neat, impressive tale, but here's where things don't add up. For one, there are no actual inscriptions inside the pyramid linking it directly to Khufu. Ancient Egyptians recorded everything from farming and religious rituals to construction projects, yet somehow they forgot to mention building the largest monument in their history? That doesn't make sense. Even more suspicious, no mummy, no treasures, no burial artifacts have ever been found inside. Every other royal tomb in Egypt is decorated and filled with offerings for the afterlife, but not the Great Pyramid. If this was really Khufu's final resting place, where's the proof? And then comes the engineering. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with an accuracy of 0.05 degrees. Modern engineers still marvel at that level of precision. How could workers with nothing but ropes and wooden sledges achieve it? Inside, enormous granite blocks weighing up to 80 tons were placed with laser-like accuracy.
Now, Dennis, will we see any progress in our lifetime?
Yes, if you came back in an hour's time, you would see about a 4 millimeter cut down into the stone.
You're kidding. In an hour, you'll be 4 millimeters down?
Granite is one of the hardest stones on Earth. Copper chisels could barely scratch it. And yet, some of these blocks show evidence of drilling and machine-like cuts. Even today, with advanced machinery, replicating that work is difficult. If our technology struggles with it, how exactly did ancient Egyptians pull it off thousands of years ago? The mysteries don't end there. In the 90s, engineer Rudolf Gantenbrink sent a small robot into narrow shafts in the Queen's chamber. It discovered a tiny limestone door fitted with 2 copper handles, something no one expected to find.
Up somewhere in the pyramid, and the question was, of course, how?
But before his team could explore further, Egyptian authorities shut the project down. Years later, another team drilled a hole through that door, only to find another sealed slab behind it. And guess what? It's still unexplored to this day. Then in 2017, scientists used cosmic ray scanning to peer inside the pyramid. What they found shocked everyone. A massive hidden void, bigger than the Grand Gallery itself, completely sealed off and without any visible entrance. To this day, no one knows what's inside, and requests to explore it keep being denied. So the pyramid isn't just an empty tomb, it's hiding secrets, and those secrets are still being kept from us. Now, let's step outside the pyramid and look at another monument, the Sphinx. Geologists like Robert Schoch and John Anthony West found evidence of water erosion on the Sphinx's body.
Essentially thunderstorms, etc. And I think a lot of the initial erosion that we still see on the walls of the Sphinx enclosure go back to that period.
But here's the catch. The last time Egypt had heavy rainfall capable of causing that kind of damage was over 12,000 years ago, at the end of the last ice age. That means the Sphinx, and possibly the pyramids too, could be far older than mainstream history admits. This isn't just a minor adjustment to the timeline. It would mean civilization in Egypt goes back not 5,000 years, but maybe twice or even 3 times that. So if the Sphinx predates the pharaohs, is it possible the pyramids do too? This is where things get really interesting. Independent researchers like Robert Bivol noticed that the 3 pyramids of Giza align perfectly with the 3 stars of Orion's belt, not as they appeared in Khufu's time, but as they appeared around 10,500 BC, thousands of years earlier. Could the builders have been astronomers with advanced knowledge of the heavens? Then there's the mystery of transportation. Some of the granite blocks used in the pyramids came from quarries over 500 miles away. Each block weighs dozens of tons. How did they move them without wheels, cranes, or modern vehicles? Even today, moving those blocks would require specialized equipment. Graham Hancock, and others suggest the pyramids might be the legacy of a lost civilization, one wiped out by catastrophe, but advanced enough to pass fragments of its knowledge to later cultures. Sites like Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, dating back 12,000 years, prove that sophisticated buildings existed long before the Egyptians. So maybe the Egyptians didn't invent pyramid building out of nowhere. Maybe they inherited it. But here's the part nobody talks about. For decades, almost every discovery in Egypt had to go through one man, Dr. Zahi Hawass. Charismatic, powerful, and controversial, he controlled excavation permits, research access, and what the world was allowed to see.
This is the pyramid of Egypt. This is something valuable. This is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Yep. You just can go and boom and drill like this. You have to be sure that this drill is important to discover something.
Whenever independent investigators presented alternative theories, whether about the Sphinx, the pyramids, or hidden chambers, Hawass dismissed them, often refusing further exploration. Was he protecting Egypt's heritage or protecting the official story? Because if the pyramids weren't built by Khufu, then the entire foundation of Egyptian history would need rewriting. And for some, that's too dangerous to even consider. So let's put it all together. Nobody was ever found inside the Great Pyramid. No inscriptions clearly linked to Khufu. Its engineering is beyond what primitive tools could achieve. The Sphinx shows signs of being much older than Egypt itself. And every time researchers get close to uncovering new secrets, doors, literally and figuratively, are slammed shut. So who really built the pyramids? Were they Egyptians using advanced techniques now lost to time? Were they inheritors of an even older civilization, one wiped from history? Or is there another explanation we haven't dared to imagine? Until someone opens those hidden chambers, the truth remains buried in the sands. But make no mistake, if that truth ever comes out, it won't just change what we know about Egypt. It will change what we know about human history itself. So, what do you think? Who really built the pyramids? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, because what we uncover next might just rewrite everything you thought you knew.